The eerie glow of the otherworldly landscape surrounded Yahya and his team as they ventured deeper into the dimension. The Guardian, an ethereal being formed of both light and shadow, stood before them with a grave expression. "The balance you seek to restore is fragile," the Guardian said, its voice resonating with ancient wisdom. "The shadowy guardians you will face are born from the chaos of imbalance. They are relentless, and their defeat lies not in power alone, but in unity and trust." Yahya glanced at his companions, a group of superheroes who had faced countless battles, but none like this. Holding the ancient artifact, a staff that hummed with the energies of light and dark, Yahya felt the weight of the task before them. "We're ready," he said, his voice steady despite the fear gnawing at his heart. The Guardian nodded, its form flickering between light and shadow. "Remember, the artifact can only be wielded by those who believe in each other and in the balance they seek to protect." With the Guardian's warning echoing in their minds, Yahya and his team pressed forward, determined to restore the balance and save both worlds. As they approached a towering fortress carved into the side of a mountain, the ground beneath them began to tremble. From the depths of the darkness, the shadowy guardians emerged, towering figures made of swirling shadows, their eyes glowing with an eerie light. The air crackled with tension as the guardians advanced, their presence casting an ominous pall over the landscape. The superheroes sprang into action, each using their unique abilities to fend off the guardians. But the shadows seemed to absorb every blow, growing stronger with each passing moment. "It's no use," one of the heroes shouted. "They're feeding off the imbalance." Yehya's heart raced as he realized the truth. The Guardians thrived in the absence of balance. To defeat them, they would need to bring the light and dark forces into harmony. "We have to use the artifact," he called out, raising the staff high. The team gathered around Yahya, their hands resting on the staff as they concentrated on the energies within. The staff began to glow, radiating both a brilliant light and a deep, pulsating darkness. The opposing forces intertwined, creating a delicate balance that pushed back the shadows. The Guardians hesitated, their forms flickering as they were caught in the energy of the balanced forces. With a collective roar, the heroes channeled their power through the artifact, unleashing a wave of balanced energy that shattered the shadowy guardians into wisps of darkness. But their victory was short-lived. From the ruins of the fortress, a colossal figure emerged, its body a swirling vortex of light and shadow. This was the final guardian, the embodiment of the chaos that sought to unbalance the worlds. It loomed over the heroes, its presence overwhelming and terrifying. The guardian's voice boomed, shaking the very ground they stood on. "You have restored balance to the lesser shadows, but you have yet to face the true force of imbalance. If you fail, both worlds will fall into eternal chaos." Yehya's grip tightened on the staff. He could feel the immense power within the final guardian, a power that could only be countered by their unity. "We can do this," he said, his voice filled with determination. Together, the heroes stood shoulder to shoulder, their hearts and minds united. Yahya thrust the staff into the ground, and with a mighty surge of energy, the light and dark forces within it exploded outward, forming a protective barrier around them. The final guardian unleashed a torrent of chaos, but the barrier held strong. Yahya and his companions poured all their strength into the artifact, the light and dark forces within it becoming a beacon of balance that pushed back the Guardian's assault. The Guardian's form began to waver, the chaos within it unable to withstand the harmony they had created. With one final, earth-shattering cry, the Guardian dissolved into a cascade of light and shadow, which merged into a single, harmonious stream that flowed back into the staff. As the last echoes of the battle faded, the dimension around them began to change.